actually sell 2 Buster Chips. And that's going to pay for itself very quickly because the max hacking upgrade gives me +2 power bonus. And that's like an extra 100 credits per console. So with the 2 hacking upgrades, we're getting an extra 150 per console. On Sankaku missions, there are 6 consoles, so that's like 900 credits per mission. So this max hacking upgrade takes just very slightly over 1 mission to pay for itself. And yes, we are being very greedy like this, but I do still have 2 weapons. I do still have a paralyzer, and we're only doing 2 guarded missions, and we've got Data Blast as well, so I think this is going to be fine. Which order do I do this in? Because I guess these are both 7 hours, so I should do this one so that we've got the short trips going in this direction. So let's do a detention center. And if we get the prisoner, then I'm going to be annoyed because I can't spend the money on hacking upgrades. Okay, so I'm going to move first, because if we detect more devices, then I don't want to use Rapier on this. I want to... Yeah, that's quite a lot there. There's 3 consoles nearby. There's a drone here. I guess we're going to use Data Blast on this, except we've got 2 soundbugs with demons that we don't really need to take. Nothing in this corner. I think we definitely open this door. There could be another camera further up. And I want to hit... Okay, no other camera, but we've got a relay switch. So there's the power relay mission, which means we could take these consoles for power and then sell 15 power, but we just get more money by doing the econ chip on the consoles. So we just never do this. This augment is titanium rods. This augment is empty. Let me remind myself of that. So I think we're going to try to hit this without taking demons. So I can do... Oh, this is where Data Blast is annoying because I can't center it. Like, I can do this and get the safe and the camera and take 1 firewall on the demon. So I guess we do that. Take 1 firewall on the drone, sorry. So yeah, we'll do it like this. I don't want to hack this drone necessarily. It's not necessarily safe to get in here, though. I guess we're going to hide here. We do have a locked door there to send banks to. We've got a demon database with a demon. Could do a good data blast somewhere around here. I do want to avoid the demons until I've taken the demon database, though. Maybe it is worth taking this demon. We could have a patrol into here. I guess we'll go onto ambush. Just so that I can get up here a bit closer. I'll ambush with Banks first. If there are 2 patrols, we'll ambush with International as well, but Banks is the one with the paralyzer. I think that's going to be okay for the first mission. So that drone was moving around, another drone was moving around here, but this room is patrol-free, which is excellent. So we'll get this console now. Actually... Yeah, if I'd moved up to here, then I wouldn't have been able to get back round the corner, but I guess I could have taken this console last turn with the econ chip. This is 1 plus 5. This is 1. This is also 1, so the exit's got to be fairly near here. 300 money from 1 console is exactly what hacking upgrades are for. Yeah, there's a nano fab. So it looks like there's going to be quite a good opportunity to data blast around here now. We're not going to be able to use Rapier at all if I'm not taking consoles for power until I steal power from drones. We know that there are 2 drones that I can steal from. There could be an Akuma drone somewhere else that has 4 power. Let's peek this door. This drone looks like it will be looking at the door, so I don't really want to open the door this turn. Could move International up here, though, just to detect more devices. That's an Akuma drone. Looks like it's patrolling because the door behind it is open, so it must have patrolled through the door in order to open the door. We definitely don't open this door this turn. But I can peek through. We've got another console there. There's the shop cat with a demon. So let's try to use our power here. This is going to hit... If I do it like this... That's going to hit a drone that I don't really want to hit, and it's going to hit the demon on the sound bug. Like this, I'm going to hit a demon on a sound bug. So like this, I fail to hit the power relay switch, but that's fine because we're not going to do the power relay station side mission. This takes a demon, so please be something fine. Echo, fine. Okay, what are you rebooting? Nanofab, fine. We'll get a chance to hack that later. And this is going to tell me the demons on these other things. Chitin will probably be okay. Portcullis is fine because we're only hacking one firewall at a time anyway. Echo is also fine. So let's just... I can't quite observe this guy's movements. But he should be going back. I hope this drone doesn't end up going through the door. I can't see any reason he would, but... Portcullis is fine in the game. Portcullis Steve is also fine. Yeah, I guess this is... we'll pass the turn here. I could move international this way. Let's use the AP wisely. I think I do peek at this door again because it could be seen again. By a different drone. I think the drone that was looking will have gone away, but this drone's gone away. So let's open this door now. We won't have cameras in here, but this room is larger than I thought it would be. This connects up to the exit. Could get seen through this door if I step here, so I'm going to take a full peek. That's the power relay. That's the relay station side mission. That should be fine. I could step here and get round to the shop cat. I want to peek through this door carefully though, because we know there's another drone here. I guess the drone was facing this way before, so the drone must have patrolled up there. There shouldn't ever be another... Oh, okay, this drone is actually stationary, okay. So I'm not going to be able to get there to steal the power unless it gets hacked. That said, we might be here until a high alarm level. We're using the econ chip for everything. We know that there's no guard looking this way. We've got a camera there, but this should be fine. Could have a guard on this tile, I guess. I think at this point I am safe to open the door. Okay, so this drone was looking. I guess that drone, there's always going to be a drone looking at this door then, but I can step past on the notice tile. It's going to scan in this room. But the door will be open, so it will actually scan through. Let's take a full peek. There's the tall safe. This is a guard entrance. So what can I hit here? Kind of want to take Echo at this point. So I can't hit the nanofab and the shop... Oh, I can like this. But then I take Castle, which I don't want. So let's take the... Let's take the camera here. And the shop cat. I think that's going to be good. So what are you echoing? That's the demon database. That's fine, because I already know the demons. Which portcullis did I take? I guess that was a sound bug, right? There could be a door up there. In fact, I think that's almost guaranteed. But I'm going to end my turn on this tile, I think. Just so I'm in cover. Root and Rogue, I don't think we get either of those. Root could actually be really good with Rapier, though. You use Root, you use Rapier 6 times at alarm level 0. It's good for hacking high firewalls if you see them early. Root is actually a lot better on Experts ++ where you start with 0 power, because the only way you get a net power out of Root is if you have 0 power, you use it to get 6 power, and then you use up the power so that you don't lose it on the later turns. So if you're able to do that consistently, then this is as much power per turn on average as Power Drip. Obviously we can't use Root to do the selling power mission. I think we might actually get this. I might decide that later. So issue now is this drone's going to do a scan. We've got a camera drone there that I have taken one firewall down on, I guess. But it's on... I need to know what it does, right? I guess it never sees banks here because it doesn't have enough AP. I guess it's patrolling up and down in this room, though. Yeah, so it's good that I ended in cover. Could be a guard on one of these 2 tiles. How many guards have we found? We've got 1, 2, 3 drones plus the camera drone. So there should be at least 1 more. I'm not sure what the exact number is. I guess there could be a guard up here. This will be the detention center, actually, I think. And then this will be a dead end. I think that's likely. I've got lots of cover here to get around even after the drone sees me, so I think if the drone scans on this tile and is facing this way, I can hide here. It will face this way, then I can step here, 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 here. But there is another drone around here, I think, so that's not necessarily safe. I could hack this drone right now. At least or I could hack it next turn, or I could get root now and then hack it now. I guess we're just waiting on the econ chip to cool down anyway, but I'd like to find devices and hack them while it's alarm level 0. I guess that doesn't matter if I'm going to have 0 power exactly, but we can steal power from using banks. Like this Akuma drone comes round. I think it's like... Oh, it's here, so I can't actually get around it. I can't actually steal the power. The Akuma drone patrols to this exact tile. Has 4 AP. This spot's not necessarily safe because it's seen straight through the door, and we know that there was a drone around here. I'm pretty sure there were 2 drones here, because we heard lots of footsteps on the first turn. I might have made a mistake on that, but I think it's not going to be safe. I mean, I could hide here. I could hide here. Then the drone's going to be facing this way, maybe even diagonally, and I can get past. I think that's going to be the right play. We've got a console here if I can't get out of this room. I'm going to leave the door open so that the drone goes 1 tile through. That might give me an opportunity to close the door next turn if I need to. There's no big benefit of me peeking through this door, but I might as well. I don't get to see anything more. There's still these 2 unseen tiles. And I think we'll pass the turn there. Yes, there was a second drone here, and this drone didn't reach its interest point, so it's good that I didn't close the door. This drone is annoying me now, so I could take all of this now. Could hack the drone so that I can start doing things this turn. But I think we just... I guess this drone's going to go back. This one's going to do a scan and look this way. I don't urgently need to hack all of this stuff. What can banks do? This Akuma drone should be on this tile, so it shouldn't see me here. I think we definitely open this door. That is the objective. So the captain's up there and he'll be facing that way. That's the prefab that we've got. The door was not noticed, so this is safe because there's never a camera in there. Hey there, Superstorm. Welcome back. So we're going to have to hack this. That is sharp. So I can't use this turn. We'll also want to steal from this guy, and he's clearly stationary, but I'm going to hide in cover in case there's a null drone or something around there. I guess it won't be a null drone, but it could be like a camera drone or something. So this spot should be okay. This one is slightly safer. I guess we hide here. And what am I going to hack this turn? Storm was wondering how he ended up watching this. It's because Heck did a raid. I think Heck raided me before I started streaming. Sharp is definitely great on non-extended campaign Expert++. We do have a Cyber Lab to go to after this, though, so... I guess we're not hacking the drones. Yeah, I do want to take firewalls down on this. I can't hit the safe without hitting the drone. I do want to take firewalls down on this safe as well. We could take chitin now, except that I can't hit it without hitting other things. This hits just one safe and a sound bug, so that's not ideal. I can do it like this. I guess that's the right play to avoid hacking drones, but I get the safes. This drone's going to go away. This drone's going to go there, scan, and then turn this way, but I'll be in cover. So your patrol is exactly... Oh, you're turning a corner, okay. So you go on a straight line and then turn the corner and you're on this tile. How many safes have we found? That's all 3 of them. We found Shopcat and Nanif Hub. We found the objective. We found the exit. So there can't be anything of interest in here except perhaps a human guard to steal from. So I think we're passing the turn there. I can't safely open this door because this drone will notice. Still not sure if there's anything on those tiles. I think there should be another guard on the level beyond these. Hey there, JC. Welcome back. Yeah, so I get scanned there, but that's fine. I've got cover to... No, I haven't got cover to get around, but I can close the door, right? So I can't step here because it's not in cover from the drone on the door. But I can step around here. Or I could step here and close the door. This drone patrols on a straight line. So if I'm hiding here, that's actually going to be fine, because when it does a scan, it's going to be looking this way. So I could step here, then here, then here. That's going to be 5 AP, 4.5, 3, 2 is okay. But then when it scans, it's going to be facing this direction, so I can't really do anything the turn afterwards. So I want to use my hack on this now. So we're definitely not hacking anything down there this turn, because I want to get sharp out. I need to step carefully in case there's a drone up there. Looks fine. Let's peek. Okay, so that lets me steal from this guard this turn and get sharp out, so that's got to be good. Then again, I do need to do something safe with International. And let's just check that I do have something safe to do that doesn't require me to hack one of these drones. This is not safe. I can get up to here, but then I can't do anything on the turn afterwards. I guess I can hack a drone or two on the turn afterwards, and then we can do some pinning later. So this should be fine. This way I send the drone here rather than just... But if I close the door, then it will come to this tile and scan. But this way it'll just walk here, diagonally here, and then do a scan, and then face this direction when the scan locates me. I might actually even be out of range of its scan if I'm hiding here. That's the tall safe. With paradox on it. So let's take this now. Sharp was just about to escape on his own. 60 money. And let's send Sharp this way. This is slightly closer to the door. We know that this guy doesn't turn around. I think all of this is fine. But this drone doesn't see me. This one's going to do a scan. I'm actually out of its scan range, so that's good. I don't need to hack to get to this safe, but I don't have enough power to do it, so more cameras are coming online now. So I might need to hack something here. I might need to hack this camera at least. Can I do that like this? That's going to give me castle if I want to take a firewall down on the safe. Now that we have more agents, I can pin like 2 drones on different tiles. But pinning 2 drones on different tiles is difficult, especially once more things are arriving. If I do it this way, I'm only taking 1 drone, right? And then I miss the castle, so that's got to be good. We'll do it this way. I get chitin, which is fine. Let's send this drone down here to explore, I guess. How many consoles have I found? There should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not 6. There must be like 2 consoles in this room or something, unless I'm miscounting. Oh, there's one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there must be a 6th console in this room. There's a guard, yeah, and there is a console, yeah. Okay, so I want to steal from this guy. I can... If I put him here, actually, then he'll be interested in the rebooting drone, and that lets me past here on his notice tile, which seems good. So let's close this door. If I step the drone here or here. I can't have one drone shoot the other because it's armored. Back air drones don't have armor piercing. I could have this one shoot this one, I think, maybe. I don't know if this one has armor piercing, but this one certainly doesn't. And I didn't want to hack both of them. So it was convenient to hack this one because I took a firewall down on this safe and I took this camera that I needed to take. This camera's coming online, but we can hack it next turn. I can get sharp up to like here. Or I can do this and peek. That's in cover from the camera because of this wall. I think that's fine. I wanted to see if there was a drone on this tile, but I can't actually see. I can listen. This camera might actually see through the door when it wakes up. So the issue here is that if I do this next turn, it's going to be... If I leave this drone pinned by the guard, which I think I do anyway, but it means that I won't be using the econ chip for 1 turn, which means I'm spending 1 extra turn in the facility. So I'll have to hack this later again anyway. So I'll just try to do the distraction at a better time, so that I can get this console first, and then then the econ chip is cooling down immediately, and we're here for fewer turns, which seems good. Yeah, so Panther says that it doesn't have armor piercing. Let's do this then. So what's this drone going to do afterwards? It's patrolling, but where to? Where are you patrolling to? That's strange. I guess I'm okay to hide here, right? It doesn't tell me where this drone is patrolling to, which is annoying. Is it just like going to be stationary on this tile and then face this way or something? I don't think this drone was stationary. I think its patrol point was down there or something, so this should be fine. I don't think the drone ever comes here. So let's pass the turn there. I'm going to need to take these 2 cameras now. I think I heard the Akuma drone move to this tile. Yeah, so that guy hears this. Yeah, this drone came over there, that's fine. The camera does see through the door. I'm going to get the econ chip cooling down immediately. This drone is looking at this door, that's fine. I want to do this hacking the camera, but not the stationary drone, but the stationary drone was on this tile. The fact that I didn't take down a firewall here, which means that the Akuma drone can't be on this tile, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough anyway. Let's peek with sharp. Yeah, so I can actually get through here. I could have actually accessed both of these. We'll move down to steal the power from this drone, I guess. This drone was on this tile facing this way. Like, I actually can't get somewhere safe. This spot is actually safe, right? I can move here. As long as there's nothing in this corner, but I think we found all of the guards now. We found... Hold on. We found this drone, this one, and this guard. So that should be all of them, I think. Plus the camera drone, and plus the captain who's a mission-specific spawn. This one is going to be cover. Because I could have peeked around this corner with sharp. There's only one unseen tile. I think this is fine. We'll move up to here, steal the power from the drone next turn, as long as the... I think, to be honest, actually, this Akuma drone's not going to let me steal the power next turn. But I might be able to wait here. In the worst case, I can just move around and hide behind the nanofab, right? Sit next to the relay. If I'm here, then the camera drone won't see me on the way past, but I won't be able to move because of the Akuma drone, right? And then, because Banks will be stuck here next turn, the Akuma drone will stop her from getting anywhere else. Then the camera drone will see me on the way back. So I don't think that would work. I think I'm fine to hide here, though. This camera drone's on a straight line patrol. It'll be looking in this direction. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I can move around here in cover, and then here if necessary to hide from the Akuma drone, and then I can get to the nanofab. I think this is fine. Please don't have something annoying in this corner. There isn't anything there, so this is fine. Okay, and what is International going to do here? Could just get up to here. We're waiting on the econ chip anyway. That's going to take a while. So I guess we just wait in the safe room. And we've got a camera here, so I don't need to peek. Yeah, this Akuma drone is exactly here. Yeah, so it sees these tiles, but I can step here from it to hide from it. That means I can't steal the power from the drone this turn, but I can do it next turn. So this is 6.5, 5, then 4, and then I can get here, which is in cover from the drone's patrol as well. So let's see what your augment is. Hollow circuit overloaders, I don't think so. We've got a shock trap 3, which I turned down last mission because we were going to be upgrading hacking. Now that I have max hacking, I could just get the shock trap 3. EMP pack is also nice for Sankaku. We're going to need to upgrade either hacking or anarchy for that. I guess we can give the hacking to International. Yeah, we can give an EMP to International. That could be good. Especially on tiny missions where everything is close together. Taking out a lot of heart monitors with the EMP should be good. We might be able to get both of those after I've gotten all of these consoles. There's 4 more consoles to get. But then I can't afford the anarchy upgrades, of course. I think we're just staying put for now. I'll try to get down here. Oh, this drone came to pin the other one as well. That's interesting. I guess now's a fine time to take Paradox. I don't want to hack the other drone. That gets it before the firewalls go up. And I can observe with Sharp, I guess. So you're going to do that. You're going to stay where you are. So I can get up to here, then do a sprint toggle to distract this guy. Actually, I don't need to distract him because these are his notice tiles anyway. I'm not going to be able to hack this drone, but it's going to be facing that way because I made it face that way. So when it wakes up, I'm going to have... if I'm hiding here, then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to have to be like 7, 8. So that's not actually enough for me to... So I'm going to need to hide like here. This might require hacking this drone, actually. I'm going to need to wait 4 turns for the econ chip to cool down anyway. I can get to this safe now. We want to send banks down to steal. So I guess we're just going to leave International around here for now, and then we do this later. I could leave Sharp on this tile just to keep vision on this room, and if we need to hack this drone again, then Sharp can pin it in this room. That's probably good. This is cover from where the drone's going to be. So the drone wakes up. It's going to scan its own tile first. Let's move Sharp somewhere safe after spying on this drone. Okay, it does actually just go back. I think we spy like this, so it does scan on its own tile, so I can hide here, get through the door next turn. That seems good. Three turns left on the econ chip. So let's observe with Sharp. What are you doing? You're going to scan on that tile. I guess that's okay. And you're going one step further because you didn't reach your patrol points. So one of you is going to have to move out of the way, right? That's strange. I can't see the yellow parts of this guy's patrol. Maybe he's moving there. Let me rotate to see that. Yeah, so this guy's going to move there. And then here, and then like this. Okay, that's all fine. Scanning on this tile means I just need to be far enough away from it. But I'll want to hack it again anyway. Bring banks up to do the stealing. Two turns left. I guess this is the only place I can really hide unless I hide here. That should be fine. It's going to be facing that direction because the wall will block the scan. And Paradox goes away next turn anyway. Though I won't have power. I think this is fine because the wall blocks the scan. And Sharp is out of range of the scan, so that should be fine. Let's just pass the turn. Yeah, wall blocks the scan, so I can steal the power from this drone now. Let's use Sharp's AP to observe. Three and a half is not enough to get to safety. One turn left there. I think we definitely hit those two with a Data Blast, and then it's just a question of whether I want to use 3 power on hacking one of these drones now. I guess not. Yeah, let's just hide banks there. And we'll pass a 10. So the scan detects Sharp. I think we're about to hack this drone though, so that should be fine. And I should be able to use the econ chip now, so let's do that before I forget. So we want to get to this console, which is worth 400 credits. We want to steal from this guard, which is worth like 40 credits. Let's take down a firewall on the sound bug while we can. So that drone's going back to patrolling. We'll leave this one here. Haven't stolen from this drone yet, so let's do that now. Unfortunately, drones don't have turning blind spots because they don't have peripheral vision, so I can't hide here. I guess I hide here, and I could do a sprint distraction next turn to bring this guard up. Hey there, Terror Ravine. Welcome back. With the controversial opinion. So we get to pin this drone. We've already stolen the power from it before. I want to sprint toggle this guy somewhere that he doesn't look anywhere useful. Guess here is okay. I could do this later, right? This drone goes this way, so I can get this big safe now, then hide here and do the stealing next turn and distract him later. That seems fine. Then I guess we move International up here to anticipate getting this console. That said, 4 turns, we will have a guard spawning and they could be here. And that could complicate things. But I think we want to do this before the alarm levels are going up even more. That's the only hiding spot I've got except behind the safe. I guess I could take one down on the Akuma drone. That hits the other drone, but its firewalls have gone up, so I think this is fine. I could take one down on the camera drone. So I could do it like this. Yeah. Oh, I've missed the Akuma drone that way. I guess that's okay. Did I miss the camera drone as well? I guess it was here. Okay. Fair enough. Pass the turn. So I don't want to take the other drone here, but I can do this. We get to steal from the guard. Six AP doesn't get me to safety, does it? So I have to sprint him to like here. I could sprint him exactly into the corner. 3 turns left on this. Could sprint him exactly here. I guess that's fine. And then from here I've got 7, which is 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So that's fine.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, we have to hide there.
Investigating. Must be imagining things.
So 3.5 doesn't get me somewhere safe. So I can just track this guy further up, except there's a sound bug here. If I sprint to here or so, then he comes up here, then I can steal and then hide here. I guess that's possible.
I heard something.
Because this drone's about to turn around. I can check that with Sharp. Yeah. So I can steal here. And actually I could use his turning blind spot, couldn't I? So what exactly are you doing? That's wrong. That's definitely wrong. If this is your interest point, then you shouldn't be patrolling like this. You should go diagonally once and then 2 tiles this way and then peek. So I could hide here in the turning blind spot, but I'm just safer here, right? Or I could do this, and 3.5 doesn't get me to safety. So let's do this. Charge pack, worth it. I don't want to be encumbered taking the pass card. I guess there aren't actually any locked doors on this level, so... yeah, we'll just hide here. It has to be here, because this drone doesn't have the turning blind spot here. And we might as well close the door here, just... it doesn't matter, but I think I might as well. Two turns left on this. Can't hit this Akuma drone without hitting the other drone as well. Could take the camera drone at this point, then keep it pinned on the same tile. That seems good. Guess it's not strictly necessary. It's not bothering me for now. The down drone. Which down drone? This one? I don't think so. He should peek on this tile and not see anything. I do actually have a way of stealing from this Akuma drone if I leave banks here, right? So the drone patrols exactly to this point, so I can hide banks here, wait for it to come up, steal from it, then wait another turn and wait for it to go away, as long as I've hacked this drone. So actually I guess I should hack the camera drone. There it is. We'll bring you down here. I think this is fine. He's not going to see the down drone.
Nothing.
So the extra drone is up here. That's fine, I guess. Let's hit like this. Actually, I might need to hack this drone this turn. Depends if banks can get somewhere safely. I could sprint him to this tile. One turn left on this, so I'm going to get this console next turn, I think. As long as this drone isn't doing something annoying. Or I could move International down here to get this console next turn. Let's distract him to this tile.
Did you hear that?
Then hide here. So Sharp can observe both of their patrols. This guy should be going there. This drone should be going on its regular patrol back to there. So now Banks can hide here. And International can sprint to here. Then Banks can do a sprint toggle afterwards to distract. So that gets me to this console, and I think that's going to be good. The only issue here is if this drone does 1, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, and then it doesn't get through the door because it has 6 AP. So International should be okay here. But I could just hack this drone now. If it comes this way, if it ends up on this tile, then I'll be very annoyed. But I don't think it ever gets through the door. So this should be fine. He's going to peek in this way, miss Banks completely. International can sprint down to here, not be heard by the drone, be heard by this guard, but be in cover from him, then Banks can distract him afterwards. So that should be fine.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
And International sprinting will be far enough away from this sound, but because it hears me on the tile I stepped to, not the tile I stepped from. So now we're doing this, which is a bit exciting, but I think this all works. Let me just check that this drone is, yeah, so it's not going to turn around for some stupid reason.
Did you hear that?
400 credits. Now we'll send him into this corner exactly. So, oh, come on. You shouldn't peek here. You have no reason to step here. Why are you stepping here? I mean, I could zap him and paralyze him right now. I don't want to do that. Let's just leave Banks nearby. And this drone is going out there, so let's use Sharp to observe. So your patrol is actually into here, interrupting the Akuma drone's patrol. Interesting. I guess I'm not hacking anything this turn. So this should... yeah, so actually this guy's patrol is updated correctly now. No, it hasn't. It still says he's stepping here. I'm just going to trust that this is correct, and if necessary, then Banks does a zap. Yeah, so he does what he's supposed to do rather than what it said he would do. And then he'll go back to being stationary on that kind of tile, so I'm fine to hide International there. We'll move Banks like this, I guess. It would be... this other drone hasn't reached its interest point yet, so we know what it's doing this turn. Observe with sharp. So stationary back on that tile again. Facing this way, seeing nothing. I can hide here safely. Let's use Rapier here to take down one firewall there in case that matters later. Hey there, Benjamin Lewis. Welcome back. So I've got 2 consoles left to get with the econ chip, but they're the ones nearest to the exit. This drone does a scan because it's reached its patrol point. And we don't know if it's patrolling through this door, but it should never patrol all the way out here because it doesn't have enough AP. It will be like 3, 4, 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5.5. And then it doesn't actually get through the door in that case. But I think we'll just play it safe and hide behind the console. I could pick up the shock trap and the EMP pack at this point. Don't remember if it was worth it. For the EMP pack at least. It depends what kind of EMP pack it is. I think it was like an EMP2. Guess that's fine. Yeah, EMP2. So I'll pick this up with International. We'll pick up the Shock Trap 3 with Banks. We're still going to get 300 and 350, so that's another 750. So we'll come out of this mission with about 870 credits. I want to steal from this Akuma drone if I can. I should be fine on this tile. And we leave sharp pinning these guys, of course. Yeah, International's definitely in cover. So this other drone has probably been blocked by... what I could do to steal from this guy now, actually, is... I could open this door and distract it through, but there could be a drone on the tile behind it blocked. I think that's where he is. This is going to be cover. This is going to be fine. So I'm just going to step... Yeah, there it is. If I want to see what it's doing, it's coming up on a straight line path. Okay. Then this Akuma drone is going to go back. So this drone is going to get out of the way. The Akuma drone does this. So it's never here, it's here. I mistook that earlier. And then this drone is going to move there. That means I can't ever leave someone on this tile. But this drone does see the door, okay. I don't think I want to hack yet. I'll try to get a chance to hack later, but we'll do that at like alarm level 5. So I'll hack it, it will reboot, and then I can do the stealing that way. That's probably the easiest way. So here comes the extra guard. It's a human guard down there. So as long as they don't come and see Sharp, then that's going to be fine. Sharp will get a chance to peek later. Let's see what you're doing. So I'm going to move there. This drone's going to be looking, though. Okay, so this drone does this. And it's blocked by the Akuma drone. That's interesting. So it's only going to be the Akuma drone that sees this door next turn. That gives a chance to distract it. Or I could just hack it now. I guess I might prefer to take Chitin now rather than Alarm level 5. Depends what this guy does, we'll see. So a question about Sharp from Reign of Neon Petals. I think Sharp is better in the normal campaign mode. But because I play on difficult settings, it's quite hard to get a lot of augments for him, especially if you get him this late in the campaign. I guess it's not too bad because it is still like near the start of day 2, but we're going to take this console. I might just hack this drone now, and we didn't see what this guy does. Oh, he's just patrolled to exactly that point. That's amusing. So you're patrolling up to there. I could see if he has a thingy to steal, charge pack or something. So I'll try to steal from this Akuma drone later. I'm going to move Banks up to here now so that I can lure him through the door. Let's check what these two are doing. So they're both going back. That gives International a chance to get across here next turn. I want to be able to hide behind the console, I guess. I think all of this is fine. Sharp is really good on endless mode when you have all of the time in the world to get loads of augments for him, indeed. In that case, Sharp is kind of one of the better agents, because if you don't have Sharp, then you don't have someone with 6 augment sockets. Yeah, Sharp would definitely rate himself above 10. I think we just pass the turn here. So I can open this door now. That brings the guard through.
Did you see that?
I'm not sure if he gets all the way, and I could count, but it's just easier to observe. So in that case, I'm going to close the door so he closes it behind him. Hide here so that he misses me from the peak. Then steal next turn and wait for him to go back. We're going to move up to here with International. This drone never sees anything. I will get the shock trap, but I'll do it with probably Sharp on the way out. This way I don't encumber International. And also buying this first is good because I can actually use this if I need to. We've got some drones that might be dangerous at alarm level 5, so having this now is good. But I'll get the shock trap on the way out, I think. I think we'll pass the turn there.
Investigating.
So it's good that he closed this door, because otherwise the drone would be annoying. Or potentially annoying. This guy's definitely going back. We can observe with Sharp. Yeah, so I can just steal now. Okay, 1 credit. Honestly, I could just hack this now. But the chitin will probably last while the enforcers are spawning from alarm level 5. In the worst case, I can hack an Abaka drone and shoot an enforcer. So I guess that's going to be fine. I want to steal because sometimes this has a buster chip, and at least it has power. So we do it like this. So I can leave this drone here, as long as this drone's not going to see anything through the door. Let's put banks in cover just to be sure of that. So 3 turns left. We'll be out about halfway through alarm level 5, I guess. No buster chip, just power. I guess that's fine. It means we can do more data blasting when it's dangerous. To be honest, I think it's actually better to leave Sharp here while the scan could happen, so that if Sharp gets scanned, then this guy will come to pin the drone. But he's going to move first anyway. I might want to hack this drone now, so that it's not facing this way when Sharp needs to get out. It's going to be alerted eventually anyway. Going to be alerted next turn anyway, so I might as well have it reboot. I think I want it rebooting like here. Maybe here. Let's have the drone rebooting there so that both of these guards will see it on their way past. Could steal the power from this drone now. I don't know if it has power because this is the one that spawned, but it doesn't hurt to check. Yeah, it doesn't have any, okay. Let's just keep this one pinned then. So you're going back, 2 turns left on this. I think we want International here so that if she's located, then it will be this tile that they're interested in, not this one. And then let's pass the turn. Elite Enforcer all the way down there, that's actually fine. And this drone's going to reboot as well, so the Enforcer could even be interested in where the drone is. Yeah, okay, this is fine.
I've got a drone down.
So I want to hide next to the thing so that I can get it next turn with the Econ chip. But I can hide here now. And I could also just hit all of this stuff with Data Blast right now. That seems fine. This drone will have power to steal, but I think I'd just rather get out. It will never have a buster chip, I think. In that case, I can hide here with International still, because these guys were the ones with the interest points. This captain should peek on his own tile. He wasn't close enough to be the nearest one to investigate International's location. And at this point, I think we just get Sharp out as well, because there could be guys looking through this door next turn if not coming through. So we get the Shock Trap 3, we're on 420 credits. And And I think it's fine to leave this drone pinned one more turn rather than move banks up to the exit. On the other hand, we will be out exactly next turn. So I guess we move for the exit to avoid sprinting for this sound bug. Yeah. So the drone wakes up, it will scan its own square. I think we're out next turn, though.
I found a down drone.
Yeah, so he's interested in this drone. I think this guy will be as well. The enforcer should actually be as well.
Hey.
Yeah.
Investigating.
So that's a perfectly placed... Oh, actually, he didn't see the drone because it was in his turning blind spot. He was just blocked by the other two guards, so he couldn't get anywhere. Yeah, we're just out this turn, aren't we? So I don't need to do any hacking. 350 money. Here, and then Sharp can sprint to the exits. Okay, so good mission. I'm going to want to sell a charge pack here as well, because we always sell those. And we're not going to get banks to Anarchy 4 to use the shock trap yet, but I guess we upgrade Anarchy on her just to get more money. At the moment, Sharp's not that useful. I guess he could use... He can't even use this, right? Because he doesn't have the hacking for it. Guess we could give him a weapon or something, but not doing that much for me right now. What missions do we have? I guess we're doing this Cyber Lab. That's good for Sharp. Then we just hope that we'll find a vault that we can use this vault access card for later, once we reach day 3. Interest points generated alarm level 5 or 6. I'm not sure what you mean by normal interest point versus any other kind of interest point. But it's the nearest guard that goes to investigate it. The other guards at alarm level 5 will just peek on their own tile unless they were already alerted.